Okay, now we should be okay. All right. Superloaded. Where are we? Boom. There we are. It's Payton on the radio, and we're on the best interactive NHL live stream that's going on right now. Just so happens there's no other live streams going on right now, but that's still, we are the best. And we got Payton on the radio in the house. Haven't had a person because we've been all summer jobs, and John's going out doing. Next year, we're going to get Steel Flyers is going to be so huge after this year that John's not going to have to do landscaping anymore. That's it. That's what I'm saying. It sucked not doing any shows with John anymore. That was not fun at all. Same as you as well. We're going to be no more summer job nonsense. We're going to be kicking it. Right? Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
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 We had
It
a
was
killer
really fun
summer.
summer.
Crap loads. This is one of the best summers ever, right?
Yeah, there was loads of hockey. I think it really started slowing down near August time. I think that's why I wasn't really doing a lot of shows because I was also moving. But yeah, August it was slow, but like the off season, like for the first free agency day, it was like so much going on for the first little bit, and like that first month of free agency and the off season was just tremendous with the amount of stuff that was going on. And that's why I've been loving to do this reviewing every team's off season, because this off season was really really fun to look at because every team was changing. Like the New Jersey Devils, which I just made a video on not that long ago. Season that's just made so many videos throughout the summer.
Yeah, it's been one of the crazier off seasons. What to you right now is like to you going to be the biggest question mark going into this next season? Like, which team do you think is the biggest question mark going into this season after all the stuff that happened here?
The biggest question mark. I know that there's a lot of people underrating the Florida Panthers. I think a lot of people I was seeing like some posts calling them overrated or whatever. I think Florida Panthers could be a huge question mark this upcoming season. With Sam Bennett, their defense, how well will that continue to improve? I mean, Gustav Forsling's looking really good. They're especially their defensive core there with Ekblad and Uyghur. Will they continue to jump up and improve? Verhage and Bennett and Duclair. I think they're a big question. And also Boston. I know I'm picking two Atlantic teams, but Boston, I've been hearing they've been on Tomas Hertl. I've been hearing some rumors about him being wanting to get out of San Jose. And I think if Boston goes after Hertl, I think Boston could be a serious cup contender if they get a really, really good second line guy like him, because that's what they're missing right now. They're missing a second line center. Charlie Coyle's not going to be enough for that second line, even though
No.
there's some Boston friends that do believe that Taylor Hall and Craig Smith can do it. They need a center. No matter which way you look at it, a winger needs a good center, and Charlie Coyle is, not very good anymore. He had a pretty rough season last year. Unless he jumps back up, maybe then. There has to be a lot of things that go right, but I think if they get Hurdle, that could change everything
Yeah.
for the Boston Bruins.
Yeah, I think they'll experiment with it, but let's face it. I mean, he has a produce.
That could change everything.
He hasn't really been able to produce in the second line center role ever. The Minnesota, like maybe he had okay year or whatever, but he never really was able to produce in that role. So, I just can't see it happening now. Like why anybody would be confident
Yeah.
that he's going to just come out and do it at this stage of his career when he's never been coming on quite a bit. Thanks for coming on. Um, yeah, that this is what we were talking about just basically being a fan. Like you're really being a fan if you think that Charlie Coyle is going to take that second line center spot and roll with it this year. I would say
The
that's
thing
being
that, you
quite the fan.
know, yeah, with a lot of those fans though, the problem is like, especially me as an Oilers fan, you know, I have one point of view about Ethan Bear. I think Ethan Bear was a really good defenseman who I think we lost out on a very big key member of that defense core, who then we decided to replace him with CC and Barry, which I just don't think that's a good replacement. I don't think that's a good job of filling out your defensive core. And there's so many people that think Ethan Bear is bad because of one game, or like Duncan Keith. They think that Duncan Keith is really good when in fact he's not. But all these fans try to drill it into your head that Duncan Keith is good, even though like I don't agree with their point of view. These fans take it to just an extreme point of just calling you an idiot and making you feel like I don't know. There's a lot of fans out there that just don't understand that everyone has a certain opinion about a player and to just leave it at that, you know?
I think
Like with
I don't mind it. It's coming from a place of fear because if we're right, say in that situation and somebody's a fan, it sucks. It sucks
oh yeah,
if they're
it
right.
does.
So it's much better, especially before the season starts as a fan, to just say, no, that's not true. I suppose there's lots of things in life, but we'll stick to hockey, where it's just, at least for a little while, before your team sucks, you can feel all right. You know what I mean? Like, and then
Hmm.
when the Oilers are losing games like 5-4 and 4-3 and 4-2 and stuff like that, and their defense is
Well, we know what's
coughing
gonna
up the
happen
puck
with
all
this
over the
team.
place, and
There's gonna be a
Cody
lot of high
Cece's
scoring
left
games no
alone
matter which way you look at it.
like in Pittsburgh they play a system where the forwards come back more than just about any other team. Their system is like that. Crosby's instilled that in that organization. So defensemen look a lot better in Pittsburgh than they
Hmm.
normally do, right? But if you leave Cody
Oh yeah.
Ceci to his own, where he's got to pass the puck up to the red line because guys are leaving the zone to get a stretch pass, like he's no good at that at all. So,
You know,
and
I don't mind. Like Cody Cece, you said it right. Like he's not going to be offensively great. He's going to be like Adam Larson, but Adam Larson was way better defensively than what Cece is.
yeah,
With this defensive core that the Edmonton Oilers have built, they made it worse. And there's a lot of fans that do believe that it got improved. It did not.
did not.
I
No.
know Tyson Berry, great puck moving defenseman, awesome puck moving defenseman, but we had that development in Ethan Bear and Evan Bouchard. So what's the point of bringing back Tyson Berry when we had two very young, capable players to take that spot? I know veteran leadership, but look at Colorado.
Barry's not
I
a
know I say
leader.
it all the time. Colo, yeah, and you also talking about Duncan Keith and him being a leader. Look at all the crap that Chicago's in right now with Stan Bowman and all the allegations there in Chicago. Duncan Keith is. I don't believe that bringing in an old fart is gonna make the team better leadership wise. Colorado, their defensive core is their average age is 25.6. Their best defenseman is 22 years old. And like you got Gerard who's 23, Taves who's 27, Murray who's 27. The only guy that they got at 30 is Eric Johnson, and he wasn't even playing last year. They are a very young defensive core, and I don't know why we need to go all age wise and try to build up a defensive core with old age,
Well,
right? Because now we just made our defensive core older.
I don't mind. I think it's good to be able to have a veteran to help out, keep things
Oh yeah.
calm and all that kind of stuff like that, but not for $5 million a year at 39 years
No.
old. You know, like that's what my problem with
Well, like
this
that's the thing. We had Chris Russell, and we could have just picked up another depth veteran
that
defenseman.
had some. I don't know. I think just Holland has just has showed it right back from in Detroit. It was just worried about when they hired Holland. Like, look at all the issues they had in Detroit for how many years? All Abdelkader, Nielsen, who they're finally getting out from under that contract. You know, these veterans that they're signing amounts of money for veteran leadership. They did what? Did it help in Detroit? Did those? I suppose, but at that cost? Yeah, I don't know.
I just want to let you know, Perlo, you're cutting in and out on my end. I don't know what's going on, but I can't fully hear you on the Skype. On YouTube, it sounds fine, but like on Skype, I'm not hearing a single word you're saying.
Really? So you didn't
being really
hear what
weird.
I just said. That's gonna make it tough.
The internet's good. I don't know what's going on.
I'm getting data issues on my live stream too. It says, but it doesn't go out. Maybe it's the Skype that's causing the problem. Can you hear me at all?
Oh, John is saying your live stream's not working. I'm hearing you now, but you cut in and out like a lot.
Now the live stream's not working.
We can just restart everything.
Also, my NDI source thing for the volume, it keeps on showing like it's getting your background. I'm surprised there's no echo. But
my audio sounds pretty good.
Everything says fine here. Is it working now?
I'm starting to hear you a lot better now. Yeah, I'm starting to hear you a lot better now.
Okay, let me see. Is it working? I'm just gonna ask if it's working now. If it's working now, because I know my the concurrent viewers thing and everything isn't working.
Yeah, YouTube's been a little weird lately, apparently.
I never had a problem until I haven't had a problem for a while here now. I was not. Can you hear me all right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Now he can't hear
John says
me.
he can't hear you.
How about now?
I can hear you on the stream. Yeah, I could hear you on the stream.
You can hear me, John. Hopefully you can hear me. I think everything has worked itself out. Yesterday, I swear to God, I thought I was going to be terribly sick. I had to end the stream. And,
oh, really?
Yeah, I went to bed all day. I just did not feel good at all. Super tired, everything. And then I even went and got some blood work done and everything because it was like my energy level had been low all week. So I thought I'd go get some blood work done and stuff like that. And then I woke up this morning, I'm freaking fine. I went to the gym this morning. Feels good. Anyways, I just wanted to tell everybody that was watching because I ended it last night. My live stream just ended.
I still see the feed up.
Mine's... Let me try another one.
The feed's still working on my end.
No, it's not working. I think you got a delay. My live stream is cut out.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Yeah, I'm a bit back on the live stream there. I was probably like 10-second delay.
Yeah, it's not working. I'm gonna have to do it again.
Okay.
I'll end it now. I'll end it here, start a new one, see what happens.